Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, I got the whole crew here. Rich is back and everything. So first off, let's start with Mr. Hog Hunter himself, Mr. Rich Cooley. How are you, Rich?
Pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Doing good, man. Glad to have you back. Yeah, we're glad to have you back. We missed you, So fill us in. Fill the listeners in.
We didn't get any, but we had 4 people that went. 2 of the guys shot and missed. I had 2 opportunities that I did not take the shots because I didn't feel comfortable.
Right.
You got to identify the target, and by the time I identified it was a hog, they ran off and didn't come back.
Got it.
Because we're sitting in the dark and the light on the feeder comes on, and you got to identify if it's a hog or not. And in Texas, a lot of people might not know, but they have free-ranging cattle.
Uh-huh.
The cattle can go anywhere they want unless you have a fence up to keep them out.
Right.
So you got to be very careful what you're shooting.
Got it.
And they had a lot of calves and a lot of steers and everything around the area, so you had to be careful what you shot.
Yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to shoot.
I didn't take a shot, and I had 2 opportunities, but by the time I was ready to pull the trigger, they already took off. So.
And you said that the weather didn't cooperate neither, did it?
The other thing of it was, yes, we had a cold front that came through, and we had 30, 40-degree weather, and the hogs held up, and they didn't come out too much.
Wow. Except for
but you could tell they were there, and because they came at when we wasn't there, like 3, 4 in the morning, and we were on the stand anywhere from 4:30 in the morning. Came back in for breakfast, went back out in the afternoon, and stayed till 11:30 at night, and they would feed in between those times sometimes, and sometimes you didn't see them at all. So
man, bummer.
We had cameras, and you could see them coming in on the cameras, but. Unless you slept in the tree stand the whole time, but it was too cold for that.
Yeah. Man. Bummer, though.
We just didn't get the opportunity. The ride sucked. I love Jasper, Texas, but the ride was terrible.
It was a rough
miserable
drive.
It's supposed to be a 19-hour drive. Well, 23 hours later.
Uh-huh.
You got to stop fuel, stop go to the bathroom, stop do this, and it was just miserable.
Oh, I
driving.
bet. That'd be rough, man. And how many of you was there driving? 4 of you?
There was 4, yeah.
Right.
The problem of it is somebody had to stay awake to keep the other driver awake, and then the other 2 couldn't sleep. So I was the 4th guy to drive all the time. So I had the last shift, and I drove basically from like 11 or 12 o'clock at night until 4 or 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody would pitch the last 2 or 3 hours to get to where we needed to be, but we were just all tired on the way back and not getting much sleep. And
that's rough. That's rough.
One guy pulled the last 3 hours to get us home, so that was great for him. But
planning on doing it again?
Yeah, I'd love to. Next time I'll probably fly.
Okay.
And then go later, go like April or May or something. Go a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Pineywood Rooters. That's who they were called. Pineywood Rooters Hog Adventures out of Jasper, Texas. Kurt Smith was the owner. He's got like 350 acres, and it was a beautiful place. Great food.
Nice.
He can cook just as good as I can. So I'll tell you anything.
Yeah.
The only thing he can't control is the weather.
Well, right. Yeah, it's a little.
Everything else, he's got a handle on it. It's a great place.
Oh, cool. Well, sounds like you had a good time, even though you didn't.
Yeah, we had a blast. I didn't sleep much like always, but
that's you.
We had a good time.
Good. Well, I'm glad. I'm sorry you didn't get no hogs, but at least you got to go. At least you had fun. And,
I had a vacation, got away from here, so that's good.
And that's all that matters. And now you're back, and you got your.
Yep. Tonight I will be covering finding a pay streak.
Really? Okay.
And I want to, hopefully I can get somebody to call in later and talk a little bit about metal detector with finding a pay streak, if that's possible. If he can call in, okay. If not, then that's fine also. So.
All right. Cool. Yeah, just let me know. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. Rich, Glad you're back, buddy. Thanks for
All
being
right,
here.
thanks for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. Also joining us tonight, we got our very own Miss Kathleen Biffle. How are you, Kathleen?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there.
It is still winter.
Still winter in Ohio. It's almost, spring is in what, 3 days? Or 2?
That's what they say.
Just in time for the ice and rain coming.
Right.
Yeah, we got more stuff coming, I believe.
And we got a bunch of snow yesterday on St. Patty's Day. Seems like it always snows on St. Patty's Day. And then it snowed like for a couple hours, and then the afternoon came and it was all gone. And I was like, this is stupid. Welcome to Ohio.
Well, it's good to be here. You know, we're sitting on the couch tonight. So
Uh-huh. Why is
we're
that?
all about comfort.
Is it comfort or are you worn out?
Both.
Both? Did you? Well, what did you do this weekend? You didn't go to the creek, right?
Well, yesterday we finished some last things up at the apartment. Met some friends for St. Patty's.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good time. And today we just did stuff around the house.
Gotcha.
The pond is ready to go.
The fish are
Cleaned
good.
it all up. You know, they're still kind of sluggish, but we see them peek out every now and then.
But they're all okay? They all made it?
Yes.
Good.
We've got the pond ready to go. We're going to add 2 more next month.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to the koi farm.
Right. Koi farm.
And pick them out.
Silly. Pretty cool.
But no, we did not go to the creek.
Darn.
And we're hoping that next weekend will pan out for us. If not, just to go camping.
I figured today you guys were there for sure. Yeah.
It's a lot for a day trip.
I know. I'm like, when, it got to 50 degrees, I said, Shad and Kathleen are probably on their way to the creek right now, And then when I called you guys and you guys didn't connect right away, I told these guys, I said, I bet they're on their way back from the creek.
No, I made a traditional Irish meal tonight. The corned beef
and cabbage?
Cabbage.
Man, look at you.
And some potatoes.
Cool, very cool. Well, good. Well, now everything's all squared away at home, so if next weekend is good, you guys are going to try to go, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the house is cleaned. We're ready to go.
Nice. No,
Got to
good.
get through another week, though.
Right, yeah. Good luck with that, right?
Now I'm also working on some more of the Crony Club decals to send them out.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, what's the abbreviation of Montana?
MT, isn't it?
MT.
Is it MT?
I think it's MT, yeah. That sounds
All right.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to be. Because MN
Some people didn't get there, so Charles, if you're out there, I'm going to send you another envelope, and hopefully you get this one.
Yeah. Yeah. And
MT, Montana.
MT.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
Not sure to spell out Montana, right?
I know.
I did try a new food. I wanted to tell you. I forgot
Uh-oh.
to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I tried a new food. I've never tried it before.
What was it?
It's called, I think, Boudin. Boudin or Boudin down in Louisiana.
Yeah, I've heard it. Boudin or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Boudin.
I've heard
it's
of
a
it.
white sausage made of pork. Pork liver and heart meat.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like Cajun. It was a Cajun style. I had like pork rice and stuff inside. It was really spicy, but it was good.
You liked it?
Yeah, I had that down in Louisiana. We stopped off and tried to get some big prawns and stuff.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't find any prawns, but we found some of that boudin, so that was good stuff.
Ah,
Never had it.
No, me neither. I
It's
don't know if
good.
I'd like it, though, but never had it. But cool. Glad you got to try something new, Rich.
Yep. Sorry, Kathleen. I just wanted to add that in there.
Okay.
all
No
good.
problem.
Oh, good. So, Kathleen, you're ready to hit the creek next week, let's hope. Got stickers, sending more out. If people send you their address, you're sending them out. So, if you haven't sent Kathleen your address,
Yeah, email it to me.
she don't know it.
Even if you renewed and you want one,
Right.
I won't know until you send me an address.
Right. That way, just in case you moved or something like that, she prefers you resend her the address again. Make it easy on Kathleen, as easy as possible. She's got enough to deal with.
It just, gets my attention. I'm like, okay, I'll send you a sticker. But
Right.
I can't, I don't have a means to see who joined
Right.
again. I
Right.
don't know.
Right, and they join, and then they send you the thing, and it's like, okay, and then you ask me,
Shad will
did
put
they?
my email address on the chat room.
Mm-hmm. Right, like last time. Very good. Cool. So, yep, everybody enjoyed our stickers, and Kathleen, great job you're doing there with that. I know you haven't been feeling too good, so.
No, it's
we
been
thank
terrible.
you.
The sinus thing is killing me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know what you're saying. It's rough. There goes mine now. All right. It's ridiculous. We can't get better because of the weather is the problem. When it gets warm and stays warm, we'll get well. Right?
Yeah, I just need some warm sunshine.
It is. That's what you need. Just to cook it out of us or something. Jeez Louise. Dennis was doing it earlier. Now it's my turn. Well, Kathleen.
We had a great St. Patty's Day.
Good. Did you?
Got to see an old friend who, we didn't stay out too late, but it was nice to just see everybody. And I'm going to disappear for a while. Prospecting season
Right.
coming upon us.
I like the one lady that had that suit that had a little leprechaun sticking out. That was pretty cool.
Wasn't that cute?
That was cool. You're walking around with a leprechaun in front of her.
Oh, jeez.
Like, it was a little suit that she put on, and it makes it look like the leprechaun is carrying her on his shoulders.
Got it. Yeah. That's cool. So you went out. I thought you wasn't going out, you said. You changed your mind.
No, we since we didn't go anywhere, we did go out briefly.
Okay. I know you said
Until you started feeling too old later and got
Oh my
night,
goodness.
and you're like, we're done.
I am getting old. I just don't know about this, the bar scene anymore. It's just...
Yep.
And then all my friends were like, that used to be us. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, right.
I guess you're right.
That's why I just sat on the couch and watched TV and did as little as I possibly had to. I'm like...
But I'll work on the blues. Dennis and Rich, we didn't tell you about the idea that we had, did we?
Nope, they don't know.
Oh, okay. You're going to do some more singing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, be ready. You're going to be singing the blues.
It's the, what's it called?
It's the no gold
Prospectors
digging
blues, or
no gold digging
Get out to
blues.
Prospect Blues or
Yeah.
something like that.
I thought it was no gold digging blues or something like that.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
No gold digging blues.
Sounds interesting.
It's going to be...
Shanae Blues.
Probably laugh my butt off again.
Yeah, so be ready. It can't be worse than our Christmas one, Rich.
Nah, I can't imagine.
No. So practice your best blues singing and
La 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 la.
be ready. It's going to be quite the treat.
Cool.
So you guys are down, right? You'll do it?
Good.
Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling you'd say, oh, yeah. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Kathleen will let us know when she's ready. And we'll make it happen.
Send us the script.
She's writing it.
Just don't know about this delay. You need to figure out some song.
Well, we're gonna
you can all hear the
record it.
music.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to record their parts, and I'm putting it together rather than do it live again and be a hot mess.
Yeah, we'll just record. You don't like the hot mess?
That's what we should have did the first time.
Well, we're learning.
I don't know, but that was pretty funny.
It was funny.
Yeah,
It really was.
the verse already came and went, and then we're singing. That made it interesting.
It sure
And then
did.
someone wanted an encore. That's what I was like, what?
Yeah. And another encore. It's like,
We
come on.
practiced so many times.
We
And
tried.
that was as
Oh,
good as
and
we
then we-
could do it.
It's just hard when the music
I
stops.
think I think
Yeah.
the first time we did it right. Because every time we practiced after that, it got worse. And worse and worse.
And it's supposed to get better and better and better. We got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So maybe practicing ain't good for us. Maybe we just need to go in cold and just
Yeah.
Swing it.
That's
sing it and be
Just
done.
go.
Yep. And it'll be perfect-ish. As perfect
I
as
don't
we can
know
do
about
it.
the perfect.
Well,
part.
yeah, that's why I said perfect-ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ish. Big-ish. Mm-hmm. But it was all fun. And this will be, too. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this one. You know,
Fun.
this will be a blast. So
I'm sure it will.
be ready, everybody. It's coming. And no go digging blues.
I think first we have to find the music.
Uh-huh.
And then I can
Yeah.
write
Yeah.
the verses.
Gotcha.
Well, that's pretty easy to find. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I'm Rich Cooley, and I went hog hunting. I miss me killing hogs. Dun, 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 dun.
The light come on and the hogs took off.
And I'm so dang hungry.
I got them no go digging blues. Yep. I see it now. Perfect, Shad. That's it. It's a wrap.
Dennis D, he's been working the overtime.
And Paul has been taking my money. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh, Lori. I like it. Oh, I can't wait to do this one. This is going to be too much fun. Oh, Kathleen, thank you for being here as always. I hope
Yeah, it's great to be here.
you feel better. You know,
I will.
you will. When you get in the creek, for sure.
Yep.
All right. Also joining us, the other half of the Wandering Buffaloes, Mr. Shad Biffle. How are you, Shad? No.
We're not wandering anywhere but on our couch.
Yeah. Just sitting here on the couch. Yep.
Just
No
sitting,
big deal.
just sitting there on the couch. And how was
I may wander to the toilet later on. We'll see.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing
If
that.
you need me, I'll film a video, but I don't know.
We want to thank you for sharing that with us. Do you have a good weekend, Shad?
Yeah, it went by way too fast. I was
Didn't it?
sitting outside this evening and was like, man, where did the weekend go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a shame. I mean, it did turn out to be a nice day, but it was still like 20 degrees when I woke up this morning at 7.
It was.
Yeah, I
cold.
got him up and like, can we go dig gold? It's 20 degrees. Go back to bed.
Let's sleep in on a Sunday. We don't need to get up and go digging. It's too cold. Yep, I agree. It didn't start getting warmer until what? I don't know, noonish before it got to around 50.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was afternoon. It finally peaked up and turned out to be a beautiful afternoon.
It did.
But
It did.
yeah,
It still was a little chilly here and there when the wind would blow, but all in all, at least we had some sunshine and it felt like spring. You know, but like you was saying earlier, that's short-lived. Snow, freezing rain, crap
Yeah.
coming this week. It's like, oh, jeez. That's why we
good
got
times in the Midwest.
That's why we got the no gold digging blues, because of that. That's exactly why. So, I don't think Phase 3 arrived for Kathleen's dredge, right?
No, but I did track down where it's at, and even though they said, "Oh, next business day shipping," well, 2 weeks later, "Oh, we sent it out yesterday." Okay, cool. So we'll see.
Yeah. Next
Coming from California.
California. Next business day, huh? That was 2 weeks
I guess
ago.
2 weeks is a business day.
Maybe
Well, as Dennis said, it was after they closed shop and opened back up that next business
Could
day.
be, yeah. Next in business day, like Dennis did.
Yeah, the next day they were open for business.
Could be. Crazy. Well, hopefully it gets there soon and get Phase 3 completed. And you guys are done.
Well, I gotta get it done before I can get my dredge in the water.
Yeah.
Plop it in there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I still got to go get that metal strapping for mine to get that done. And finish my dressing up my dredge. Because I started it today.
I saw you posted a picture.
I did. I posted. I started. I'm starting on the frame. And then I'll continue my way up. All the way to the gas cap. I'll be done.
All the way to the gas cap.
Geez, that's just going to mean that you're going to have something else you have to wash 3 times a week.
Probably.
Well, you notice it's like the same color as his car and everything.
I think I should put a big Dodge emblem on it.
Now he'll never take it out prospecting because he doesn't want to get it dirty.
Oh, you guys are wrong.
Tim, what are you doing today? I'm washing my dredge.
Waxing it. Yeah, wash it and wax it. Put a coat of wax on it, too, while I'm at it. Oh, geez, you guys are just wrong. I'll put a Dodge logo on it. That is an idea, actually, Shad. Dennis.
Oh, God.
I kind of like that idea. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. That's what we're here for.
I know. So, how'd that precious metal do this week, Shad? Any ideas?
Oh, yeah, it's didn't finish the week out too well. Gold went down another $1, so it closed at $1,314.
Uh-huh.
Silver fell 4 cents. It's at $16.31.
Okay.
Platinum fell $2 to $952. However, palladium was the only one to rise, up $10 to $993.
Oh, it's below the 1,000 mark, huh?
Yeah, but it's climbing back up. We'll see.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that crap and see what happens there. But gold's still over 13. That's always nice.
Yep.
I want to keep it over the 13 mark, and that will be fine. Cool. We'll keep an eye on it, Shad. Thank you, buddy. What else you got going on?
Oh, well, before we do birthdays, I think the next thing we got going on, next Sunday's show, we have Chris Kelly and his brother coming on.
The Kelly brothers.
Bering Sea Gold. Yeah, that'll be a good show. So Kathleen and I, we've been bad about watching a lot of TV shows.
Uh-huh.
So we did watch an episode or two the past few nights and got caught up on the last season.
Marathon time.
Yeah, just to see what happened,
Sure.
So we have a clue where they ended, and well, it was pretty interesting to say the least. So
right. Very cool. So yeah, that's going to be quite a fun show, I think, next week. So
I think so because I've read up a little bit more about them, and and stuff, and they're actually like with people that follow them and are fans of them, they're actually really good to their fans and stuff.
Cool.
And so I kind of think the show portrays them and has them act a certain way for the show, for the drama aspect.
Right.
But I'm kind of curious, how are they really? When as far as are they serious gold miners? Are they or their personality, or how much blends a little bit with the show? So I'm kind of curious to hear from them and hear how they actually interact with us and our listeners, and hopefully we'll be able to take some callers and people can call in and talk to them as well.
Oh yeah, I think so. That'll be cool. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun show. I'm really looking forward to having these guys on because, like I said, we never had them before, and I just want to get more information about them. The usual, but everybody be ready with some good questions for them. I know you guys all have some good ones, so we'll make sure we can get them all squeezed in there. And like Shad said, get the phone lines open, take some calls, and it'll be great. It'll be good having them. If anything else, we won't even do a commercial until after they leave, to get that couple extra minutes in with them. Okay? You guys.
Definitely. And, oh, man, I see we're at 6,992 members on the site.
What are we, 8 away from 7,000?
Wow.
Let me take my calculator out.
Check it out.
Yep.
Is it 8? Was I
We're
correct?
8 away.
We're getting that close, Shad.
Oh, and Tim, real quick to go back to next week's show, Tasmania Gold Rush Australia, obviously Australia.
Mm-hmm.
He's asking, to talk to the Kellys next week when they're on. Would it be possible that he could actually connect via Skype to you when you open the phone line?
Well, yeah,
since obviously that's international calling.
Well, the phone line is a Skype number.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just all they got to do is call it on with their Skype. Just dial the phone number. That's the way I do it. Like if I'm calling Canada or something, I just dial it through our Skype.
Cool.
So, yeah, I think they got to have like you said, the international plan or something, and it's a couple bucks for the month, and they could just do that if they want for the 1 month, and that way they can call in. So that'd be cool. Very cool. Hopefully they do. We'll be looking forward to hearing from some of our Australian friends. So pretty cool. Thank you, Shad. What else you got? I know there's something else.
Well, I guess we'll do the birthdays.
Birthdays?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, and he's probably rubbing his belly.
Oh, yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah, you can actually hear it in his voice
I
that
know.
he's touching himself right now.
Well, I bet you John Miller's having withdrawals right now.
He's having flashbacks. Oh, thank you, Dennis. That was very
There you
good.
go. There's your birthday song. So I'll start the list here. Arlene Blaha, Bill Shackelford, Doug, Jim Huddleston, Matt Richard McCursey, Nugget Joe Cooper, happy birthday, Robert Ferguson, Scott Hoskins, Trevor Talman, William Keith Howell, William White, and Zach Crawford, a.k.a. Crawdad. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Very cool. Dennis, thank you. Great job. Shad, awesome, brother. Man, you guys killed the birthdays. That was fun.
Yeah, we also have, Bill Warmbrought and David Luster showing for birthdays tomorrow. So, hey, it's March. It's a great month. Some of the greatest people in the world were born in March. So happy birthday,
Shad's
everybody.
birthday's next week.
Next Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dennis will have to sing for Shad for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right, Dan?
Oh, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
You get a
Dennis
special
is going to
birthday.
have to make a special video just for
Oh,
Shad.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea, Rich. Thank you.
That is a great idea.
I just had to throw that out.
Good job, Rich.
Glad you
Oh,
did.
Rich, you're going to be put onto my list now for that one.
I'm sure I'll get more than that when I see you.
Cool. Well, Shad, thank you for being here, sir. We appreciate everything you do, buddy. You know what? Thank you. And
You're welcome.
all right. And last but not least, our little buddy, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. How are you, Dennis?
Tell you what, I'm a little bit sore right now, but other than that, I am really good. Really, really good. Had a really good weekend. What started out?
Started out?
What was it, Thursday? We, after working like out of the last 30 days, I only had like a day and a half off, and we just got word that, yeah, we're going to be working every weekend through June. And so I was not a happy camper. I was pretty much throwing a fit, and I told them that, of course, we're union, and basically when you start working every weekend, we have this little form you fill out, and they have to give you at least one out of every 4 weekends. They have to give you off per our contract. Mm-hmm. Well, I hadn't been filling those out because I didn't think we were going to continue to work. And finally, when they said that, I said, "That's fine. That's fine." I said, "But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not working this weekend." I'm taking off. I don't care what you got to do. I'm not going to be here. And I wasn't. I enjoyed it. I took the wife out to dinner last night. You'll never guess what restaurant we went to.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep, took her out to eat Cracker Barrel. And, of course, today, she was making cabbage and stuff. And some kind of sausage in there. So after I got back, I went out and I went and prospected a new creek today. And, man, I tell you what, it was beautiful. I mean, it was like it was in the low 60s, but it felt like it was in the 70s. The wind wasn't blowing. It was absolutely beautiful outside.
Oh, yeah,
and
for you.
Didn't have a camera. Didn't have my cameraman with me. I was solo and got in the creek. And I tell you what, I went Facebook Live a couple times, kind of showing it. But where I started at, down in the creek, and I kept, the further I would walk up the creek, I would say, oh, run that bend, there's a gravel bar there. So here I go walking back and forth, and finally, when I got halfway walking to where I was going, I stopped because, how it catches out of the corner of your eye?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I turn and look, and there's a shelf. It's like clay, 3 foot tall, and it turned into like a flat shelf. And you could see all the rust and black streaks coming down off that, from where it rains. Oh my goodness. And you could see the clay. It was hard packed, it was hard clay. And then it was gravels. You could see the gravels, and then you could see the overburden from the bank. And you can't dig in the banks, but man, it was sweet to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I started spotting some quartz. There was some granite that I found, which is not native to this area. And I was like, oh yeah, here's the glacier stuff. And then I took a shovel right off the top, a couple flakes of gold in it, and I just that right there was just made my day.
Cool.
So yeah, I did some testing, then I brought some home, and of course I run it on my Cooley cleanup sluice, and actually it's almost, and I said that before the show. My first video, 2018, out prospecting today, is almost uploaded on YouTube.
Well, we know it's almost, because you're still garbled sometimes. It's like, hurry up and get that video uploaded.
I didn't want to cancel because it's like almost there. But God. I tell you, I started out the video, and I opened up the box that I got from Stealth Diggers, from Digger Charlie and the gang,
mm-hmm.
and man, we got some cool stuff in there.
Oh, cool. Pretty sweet.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Charlie and the gang.
I had my regular stuff that I actually ordered, but wait till you guys see it. I got some cool stuff to be handing out to you guys.
Oh, well, sweet. Thank you, Charlie and the gang from Stealth Diggers. Very cool. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Man, pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Man, so,
but yeah, it's gonna be a long summer.
Let's hope. I hope the summer's as long as the stinking winter's been. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna, about the only time I'm gonna get off is, putting in vacation, and I'm gonna start doing my weekend off request forms, and hopefully the weekend I get off, whichever one it is, out of the 4, I get one of them off. Hopefully it's a nice weekend, because, man, I've got 2 other new spots to prospect this year.
Okay.
So man, I'm just, I'm running out of time and weekends, with the vacations and the traveling, and it's like, man, I'm not gonna have enough time to do stuff around here.
Right.
But
yeah, that's just the way it goes. You're a popular feller there, Dennis.
I definitely want to get. There's one creek that I am so looking forward to getting to, and it was going to be, well, I got to find out now, Tim, when I get a weekend off where you can come down.
Right, you have to let me know.
So, I'll have to let you know within that week.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be enough time, but that's all I can do, because I never know what I'm going to get out.
I won't know until you let me know, and then it'll be like, crap, or it'll be like, sweet, or it'll be one or the other. So we'll see. Hopefully, it all works out for us. We'll see. I appreciate the invite, buddy.
it's a nice hotel that you guys could be staying at. Shad and Kathleen can vouch for. It's there in Morgantown. It's the, what's it called, Kathleen?
Hometown Inn.
Hometown Inn.
Hometown
Inn. Yeah, and then they got like a breakfast place. It's called a Blueberry something or Blueberry Bower.
Yeah, I remember them talking about it that one time. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, well, hopefully we can make it work out. I'll come and help you test it.
They have my special there, the ultimate.
What? What's the ultimate?
At that restaurant.
What's the ultimate?
I think I had pancakes and sausage gravy, biscuits, hash browns, eggs on top.
Oh, yeah.
That is the ultimate. Oh, that's where you guys stayed when you guys all went down there
Yeah.
at one time. Carrie and all you guys.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you order because, man, I was like ordering eggs and a half order of biscuits and gravy and this. And man, when you come out of it, it was enough to feed 4 people.
That's the kind of restaurants you like right there. That could work. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know. When you taking your piglet down to that place you was at today?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be taking it down there. There's no doubt in my mind that that piglet is going with me down there because there's gold there.
Okay.
I can tell you there's gold there. I mean, I found just a few pieces, not many, but with all the sign and all the quartz and all the, the orange juice that I even shot a video in the creek where the water runs from the bank, down the clay into the creek, and you can actually see it's so mineralized it turned the bottom of the creek orange. So it's like a hot spot, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Well, I
yeah.
can't see when you get down there with that piglet then, Get down there and get you
Oh, yeah, I'll be definitely going down there with the piglet. Yeah, it's just amazing, and and I still have 2 more spots, one that when I get you to come down in another spot, so you got to check out the video. It's really cool.
Oh,
we
definitely will. I'm glad you finally got a video up. It's been a while. And
well, yeah, I know. I'm working on. I think I'm 6 away from 3,000 subscribers
nice.
now. So,
way to go!
Yeah,
that is cool. So let's get them 6 and get our 8. And how many? What do you need, Shad? How many?
We're at 538 right now.
Oh, nice. Very good. No, that's good.
Yeah, for just a year of being on it, so not bad.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's really good. Way to go, guys. So, click, like, and subscribe. What you always say, ain't it, you guys?
Click, like, and subscribe.
Click, like, and subscribe.
And you'll have your normal haters. I've got my every video. I've got my heckler that gets on there. I get a thumbs down and he tells me how fat I am or how something yes or intro and then You get them. It's funny. I mean, this guy is so funny. He makes me laugh, and I'm like, no, I'm not deleting that. That's actually funny.
Somebody said we sound like we were in a B movie.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So I replied back, well, thanks for watching and subscribing. We appreciate your feedback.
Sounded like you were in a B movie. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I didn't know I was running a Hollywood production company for YouTube videos.
We're not getting an Oscar.
I guess you are. Man. What video was it, Shad? Do you remember?
The Nuggets Everywhere, our last one that we put out from Arizona.
I think it was Shad's voiceover, because he was...
No, Kathleen's like, okay, we need to fill some stuff in. So.
Well, I thought he would ad-lib it.
And so she wrote a script out.
Oh, goodness. Did you think that's why?
I don't know.
He just read it. He didn't put any,
People are just mean.
All right,
They're so mean.
So everybody go and check that video out.
Everyone's a critic.
Everybody is a critic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you get them no matter what. It happens, but it's funny. I mean, just one guy, he actually makes me laugh, and he's serious, too. I mean...
He's been around since the beginning, hasn't he, Dennis?
Yeah, he has.
He watches every single one. He's probably your biggest fan.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. It could be. It has to be because he's consistent. I give him kudos to that.
Exactly. That's the kind of fans you want. They show up every time, watch your video, and leave a comment, even if it's a bad one.
It was. There was a couple I actually had to delete because he had used the effing word or
really
this and that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not good. If I got family watching it,
right?
They scroll down and look at the comments. I didn't. But other than that, I pretty much leave them all up.
Well, that's
that he lives.
Wonder who it is. Maybe they'll expose themselves someday and come forward.
Watch it turn out it's actually Rich Cooley.
Yeah. You just had to tell him, didn't you?
It's not a secret.
You can't keep a secret
He
at
can't.
all.
He's bad about that,
man. How'd you come up with that name? What's it? Carl Blanchenblogger.
He tracked it back to me.
Oh, my God. You guys are rotten. That is funny, though. I love it.
This thing is... This is almost
I wish it would That's what we hear.
I'm not kidding you. It's like right there. It's like
almost,
almost done.
I know it's almost done. Next time, do it at 4 o'clock or something before the show, so we don't
started before the show.
Have to hear the Dennis robot version of you. We actually hear the Dennis, not the version. Okay. Dennis, thanks for being here, buddy. I'm glad you got out today, man.
Oh yeah, it was a long time coming.
We're happy for you, even though we didn't get to. We're glad you did. At least one of us did. One out of the bunch.
Well, after you can only do so much, even at home. I mean, you guys know this. You can run material in your house or whatever, man cave, whatever you want to call it, but still, it comes to a point in time. It's like I have to get in the water. I got to get in the creek.
Oh yeah. And
that's what
I said. I'm glad
I put my wet shoes on, but man, the water was still cold on my hands when I was panning out. Woo!
Oh, I bet that water was cold.
Oh, it was.
It's still winter water.
It was cold.
It's still winter water.
Yeah.
You got to give it some time to warm up, my friend. Time to warm up. All right. Well, Dennis, I'm glad you're here, brother. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with some Cooley's Corner. And we will be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home. to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we're going to talk about funding a pay streak. And then after I'm done with my segment, we're going to have a caller call in and talk a little bit about metal detecting a little bit.
Cool.
So that ought to be cool.
It will be.
All right. Successful mining in stream beds is generally accomplished in 2 steps: your prospecting and production. This is true on any scale operation. First, you need to find a gold deposit, usually a pay streak. Once the deposit is located, then you can concentrate on production program to recover the gold from the deposit. Prospecting generally consists of digging or dredging, of course, dry washing, sample holes in different locations, then comparing the results of the different samples. Through trial and error, the positive signs are then followed into a high-grade gold deposit. In a waterway, the first effort should be located the common path along which most of the gold typically travels. Sampling is then performed along the path to find the pay streaks. When you're sampling, you should nearly always be looking for hard-packed stream bed material. Hard-packed is created at the bottom of the waterways during major flood storms. Generally, a winter storm, even a large winter storm, will not create enough turbulence and force within a river, creek, or stream to redeposit the compacted stream beds that are already in place along the bottom. Flood storms of the magnitude to redeposit stream beds do not occur very often. So it takes a major flood storm to move and lay down a hard-packed stream bed. And it takes a supersized major flood storm to create enough force and turbulence in a river to break up ancient stream beds and redeposit them as newer hard-packed stream beds along the course of the waterway. It happens very rarely. The reason that hard-packed is important to a prospector because gold nearly always concentrates at the bottom of hard-packed flood layers. Therefore, it's nearly always important for a prospector to target his or her sampling efforts to reach the bottom of the hard-packed stream beds. Gold is about 6 times heavier by volume than the average weight of sand, silt, and rocks, and makes up an average stream bed. Because of this disparity in weight, when the stream bed material is washed downriver during a major flood storm, most of the gold will quickly work its way down to the bottom of the stream bed and the material that is being carried along the raging flood waters. Because the gold is so much heavier, it will work its way down along the river channel more slowly than other stream bed materials. During the major flood storms, most of the gold moving in a waterway will be washed down across the bedrock or across the surface of a hard-packed stream bed that is not being moved by the storm. At some point during the storm, gold becomes trapped out of the turbulent flow by dropping into irregularities, cracks and holes that are present along the surface of which it's traveling. How did the natural stream beds form? Well, first the storm needs to be powerful enough to rip up the stream bed material and put it into suspension and wash down a waterway. This process is similar to gravel washing through a sluice box, only on a much larger scale. During the later course of the storm, as the water force and turbulence starts to slow down, natural obstructions or traps along the riverbed will allow the certain key rocks to become lodged or seated. An example might be a flat rock that drops into a bedrock indentation with the forward edge of the rock pointing slightly downward in the flow. The water current then holds the rock to the bottom. With this rock in place, new locations are formed for other rocks to become lodged. Smaller rocks, sands, gravel, and silt will fill every gap and crevice in a manner similar to the mortar used to cement layers of bricks. More rocks then fall into place. More fill to the packs the spaces created between the rocks and the bed forms. Hard-packed stream beds form mostly with flat rocks lying horizontally and slightly tipped towards against the direction of the current. The way in which the stream beds form during major flood storms leaves the bed material seated and compact together, much like a mechanical structure. In dredging, we call this structure hard-pack. Most of the gold in present waterways is covered over by hard-packed stream beds, so it's very important to know what it is. And most of the time, it is hard to get into because you got to use different types of equipment to try to get through it. I know when we were down in Virginia, we used to use, some people use blaster nozzles. We basically just hook up an 1.5 or 2-inch hose with a fire hose on it, or a fire hose nozzle on it, and shove it down in the material to loosen it up. Mm-hmm. So there's other ways you can chisel it. You can get, they have like a fire pick chisel that you can hammer to bust it through, but that's hard work. Right. So some people use smaller blaster nozzles and all different kinds of equipment. Seldom you will find rich pastry gold deposits associated with loose stream bed material. However, it does occasionally happen. This occurs on almost always the result of winter storms and the resulting runoff eroding away in hard-packed stream beds along the bank, which washes the gold down in the waterway to rest with the loose material. If you have a bedrock coming down into a wash or creek or stream on the inside curb, feather down the bedrock all the way to the bottom. Make about a 6-foot wide cut on the bedrock as you go down. Go in 2-foot wide increments across the 6-foot area. If the wash is not too wide, cut all the way across it, all the way to the bedrock. When you have hit the bottom of the washes in the creeks on the bedrock, continue to cut it in 2-foot increments. Doing it this way is a slow process, but you will know where the chunks and the nuggets are coming from. And that's one thing when you're watching while you're dredging and stuff, because of course sometimes you can actually see the gold suck up the nozzle, and when you're dry washing sometimes you can see it going up the vacuum, right, if you're vacuuming it up. So that's a good thing to look for. So hopefully I can get my caller to call in for me, and we'll talk to him a little bit. Okay. I want to talk to a little bit about metal detecting for paste streaks.
Yeah,
which I never really actually got into.
No.
I will imagine it's probably pretty hard to do.
Probably. I wonder if that electroscope thingy you have would help.
I'm not sure. I never actually tried it. I mean, I tried it to find gold, but whether or not it would actually pick up a paste streak.
Well, here's a caller. Let's see if it's your caller, Rich. I don't know. Okay. All right. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Tim, it's Pat.
It is Pat. Okay.
Yep.
Sure it's you, Pat.
Hey, Pat. How you doing, buddy?
Great, bud. What's up with you guys?
Not much. I got you here tonight because I don't know very much about metal detectors. And, of course, I know you know more than I do. A lot more than I do. Basically, with the metal detector, you have to have certain types of metal detectors to pick up gold because of the different frequencies. Is that correct?
Yes. Gold is less conductive than silver, for example, and it requires a higher frequency to detect the small bits of it, yes.
Okay, so what type of metal detector should be used for gold with the higher frequencies? Like, what are they called? What's the frequencies called?
Well, most of here out east, we don't use as much pulse induction machines, which are they're better at masking the high ground mineralization that you would be looking for a machine like that out west. But the difference in the VLF, which is a very low frequency, and the pulse induction is the VLF can discriminate out iron, where the pulse induction machine can't do that. So if you're gold prospecting strictly, yeah, you want to get a good pulse induction machine.
Okay. So basically pulse induction would be better, or are they both about the same?
Well, it depends on what you want to do with your machine. If you're looking for coins and jewelry in the park and relics and stuff like that, no, you're going to want a VLF machine. But if you're strictly going to be gold prospecting with your machine, you probably would want a pulse induction machine.
Hey, is that kilohertz? Is what you're looking for? Like so many kilohertz on a machine?
Yeah, the frequency is measured in kilohertz, and generally metal detectors run anywhere from 3 to 100 kilohertz, and the sweet spot where you get best depth and being able to discriminate is somewhere between 5 and 8, or 5 and 12, something like that. So some machines run multiple frequencies at one time. Your high-end, your MineLab machines will run 100 frequencies at one time. The lower frequencies have deeper penetration. The higher frequencies don't have as deep a penetration, but they're more accurate for smaller targets and gold. To detect with gold with a VLF machine, you want something that's above 15 kilohertz.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Something above 15. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm not metal detector savvy. So, have you known anybody to ever try it with the metal detector in a stream to locate a pastry?
I don't know of anyone that has tried it, but I imagine since when you're ground balancing your machine, you're trying to mask the signal that the mineralization in the ground will give your machine. I suppose that one could use that to try and locate a pastry that would have higher concentrations of mineralized soil in it. It makes sense.
So basically, you would probably get a valid gold, lay it down, and then balance your detector to that to try to get it to match close, correct?
Or a handful of black sand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're looking for black sand concentrations in the creek when you're looking for a place to dredge. So if you were to ground balance out all the black sand, you would not find that streak. But if you were to tune your machine to find concentrations of black sand, it would make sense that you could use your machine, because they're all submersible, the coil submersible. Some of them are even, the box is waterproof too. You should be able to use a detector in the creek to find heavy concentrations. Of course, you wouldn't find, light concentrations of it.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is it something you're going to try, Rich?
No, I actually had a request for that to talk a little bit about metal detecting to find a pastry with the BLF and the PIs. So I figured I would get him on here to talk a little bit about it, because I was unaware of how that actually worked and what megahertz you actually need to be able to do that.
So would like a Tesoro Lobo work?
Or kilohertz, yeah. What was that, Tim?
Yeah, those are your low-end machines for that. If you were seriously trying to use your detector for gold prospecting, you'd want to get some like a gold bug or something like that.
Okay.
Something that's running in a pretty high frequency.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you, Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wanted to give a shout out also for that faucet coming up. When is that, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
That's coming up here in June. Arrangements are happening right now as we speak. Roost groats are on their way. Yeah, we're definitely getting stuff together. That'd be the 9th and 10th of June.
9th and 10th.
We got some vendors. We got some sponsors. It's just going to be a good time. I'm hard working on that night hunt, trying to do some really neat stuff to make it more fun.
Uh-oh.
Now, are you going to do a dowsing rod thing?
Right.
I'm thinking that we should.
I think
that came up this week, and I jumped right on it. I don't see why we couldn't. If there's enough people out there that want to take their dowsing rods, we'll make a course for them.
I say go.
I think that'll be neat to try.
Yeah, do it, Pat.
That would be pretty cool.
Man. I hope I can make it, man. But we got the news at work that we're working every week until after June. So,
Bummer.
You better
Bummer.
get sick, Dennis.
It sucks to be you.
I'm sick.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, man, you got to be there. It's the Fossick. You know,
Well,
day hunt, night hunt, now dowsing rod. Hunt.
I probably will be sick that
You're
weekend.
going to have to get sick. I see it coming. A sickness.
It may be your only chance to see everybody, Dennis, with all your traveling.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think what I might need to do is go see an Ohio doctor because
Probably.
I think that might cure it.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what you need to do. So,
There's a good one up near Mansfield, I'm sure.
so what are some of the events going on at the Fossick, Pat, while we got you here?
Well, we have Dano's roasting a hog on the Barbie, so to speak.
Okay.
There'll be some common digs Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a common dig.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Jen is going to be hosting a daytime metal detecting hunt.
Okay.
We have our nighttime hunt, of course.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get enough of us together, we want an after-hours Prospector Hold'em game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be sick.
Sounds like fun. Okay.
It seems that we're going to have a dowsing rod competition of some sort or another.
Nice.
There'll be a meeting in the middle of that with some raffles and stuff.
Okay.
A couple of vendors.
Mm-hmm.
I understand GPS Radio might have a presence there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What
I
else
always
we
like
got
seeing
going
them
on?
guys.
Couple of celebrity people are going to be stopping by.
Cool.
Man, there's all kinds of stuff going on out there.
Yeah, hopefully Jocelyn will be there, and we'll see who else you can get there. That'd be cool.
Is there any charge for admission, Pat?
There is no charge to get into the Fossick.
It is free.
And the events are free. Parking's free. If you're a Gold Prospector Association of America member, you can camp. You can bring a guest to camp with you if you want.
Free.
Prospectors Poker might have an entry fee.
Okay. I would hope that would. But free. Free to come. Free to check it all out.
Come.
Get in on the events. Is there a fee to do the metal detector hunts or anything like that? Or those?
I don't know about the daytime hunt. I know the nighttime hunt's free.
Free. More free
I
stuff.
have prizes.
Oh,
Free.
Free. Man. Well, if anybody's listening that's looking for something to do that weekend, we suggest you come out to the Fossick. It's free. Come on down.
Free. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming on there.
Yes. Thank you, Pat, for helping
It'll be
Rich out.
awesome.
And we will be seeing you soon, my friend, okay?
Hey, I have a suggestion for you guys.
Okay.
Sure.
How about an awards night, like the Oscars, only cooler, where you guys go through YouTube videos and pick out moments and nominate people for awards for their exemplary performance.
That sounds
That's a good idea.
I don't want to offend anybody. We did the chili thing, and
You don't mean at the Fossick, do you? You mean just to do for the show? What are you thinking?
Oh, just in general, yeah, a black tie event. I'm talking all out red carpet, whole nine.
I like it. Sounds like fun to me. Yeah. I think we'll have to talk about that, you guys. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea, Pat.
Okay, well, hey, you guys have a great weekend and get them coils to the soils and your minds on your fine.
All right, we'll do.
All right, buddy, take care.
Thanks, Pat. Take care. Bye, buddy. Well, that was cool, Rich. Did he stop by to help you out? So
yeah, that was Cooley's Corner tonight, and I always want to try to get some people involved. And I always want the chat room, of course, to get involved and with you guys also.
Oh, I know. We meant to ask him if your one thingy would work, Rich, your electroscope.
Electroscope.
Yeah. If that would work.
I don't know. I'll have to bring it along to find out.
You're going to have to bring it. Because that's what it's for, kind of, right?
Yeah.
To find out.
I'm supposed to find a lot of stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, call back, Pat.
See,
Call back, Pat. We forgot something.
You mean to find it for the pay streak?
For the pay streak.
Find for coins?
To find a pay streak, if it would work. You know? I don't know if it would or not. Interesting. Very...
I know. That's what I was wanting to. When you asked that, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I was curious to know too. So, Pat, call back.
Well, you might not know one
right.
So.
I just was curious if it would help. You know, pretty cool though. I like that, Rich. Good idea. Now, so, Dennis, you going to take your metal detector and try to find a pay streak, or have you ever tried?
No. I mean, I didn't really take my metal detector and. I mean, I would just use it, to find gold. I never really pay attention to, hey, I'm looking for a pay streak. I mean, but now I think about it, I was like, hey, now when I go out and metal detect, hopefully I can get on a pay streak.
Well, use it to find a spot to start digging.
Yeah,
you know
I wonder.
You get a high concentrated black sands, possibly it could be a good starter hole.
We'll have to try it this year and see. Because
we always used the dowsing rods before,
right?
With Kathleen and me, and we always did it that way to find a place.
Mm-hmm.
Metal detector might be another method to try to find a place to dig.
Something we're going to have to try, right? Because it would work kind of like the dowsing rods. So it might be something we want.
I mean, it wouldn't be able to work with my metal detector because mine's only an Ace 250, but you need something a little bit better or bigger, with
definitely.
The
like he said, a gold bug 2 or something, or a gold bug would work. So we can always try that. It's a good idea. We'll definitely have to give it a shot this year and see if it helps any. Couldn't hurt, right? Couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt at all. No.
Heck, no, it couldn't hurt. Award night, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that because I'm not even really sure what all's involved.
I think that could be funny. Seems like everything we do can be funny, though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't it? Or we kind of make it that way. One or the other. And, I meant to tell everybody earlier that we started a new monthly giveaway over on Gold Prospector Space, too. It's sponsored by our good friends over Carolina Prospectors. They one of Bill's water tables. What's that? The Mad Max water table.
Mad Max.
Yeah, we're going to be
nice.
We're going to be giving one of them away this month on Gold Prospector Space in the monthly giveaway. And then we got our Crony Club giveaway going on too. And then Kathleen, what is it next week? The quarterly nugget giveaway.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Did we give anything away last week on the Crony Club, for the Crony Club?
No, not last week.
Or is that just 2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, right. No, so we got that, the Crony Club giveaway going on now, Rich. And then quarterly nugget giveaway in 2 weeks. Gold Prospector Space giveaway just started yesterday. So,
does it sound a little clearer now?
Yeah, it's much better. You don't sound like Dennis the robot. No,
well, I tell you what, I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
As soon as it uploaded, see, you know how you always update everything. Well, I updated Video Shop. That's what I use. And thank goodness I had it on mute because it started going bling, dun, 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 and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And it said something like, "Your video is now uploaded to YouTube," and I couldn't shut it off. I was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, see, you're not breaking up at all now. It's much better, much clearer. You had that robot thing going on.
Oh man, I couldn't stop it though. I was almost there. There was no way I was going to stop it, and I had to start all over again.
It was almost there at 7 o'clock. You said.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
So
I've got that high-speed internet, and it takes forever to load something. Imagine that.
That must have been what it was. The old high-speed internet got you.
Yeah,
interesting.
Looks very good.
It is. All right. Where am I? What time is it? Let's see what. I was lost there for a minute, you guys. Sorry.
At 8:40, yeah.
I was just confused. Wasn't thinking there for a minute. So let me think. What else do we got to cover here tonight? Let's see. Cooley's Corner. What's that?
I was thinking too. You
don't have no Oak Island thing no more now.
No.
But did you watch the new show again?
Oh yeah.
I actually watched it this time.
Dude, they dug up they found they couldn't get to it, but you saw where they showed the old pictures of the train track?
Yes.
And they could feel the rail, and then they could actually feel the train itself.
Oh, I didn't know they could feel the train. I thought
they
could just
feel like
feel
the
the
stack
rail.
or whatever.
Ah.
Well, the one guy that was there, he actually, when he was a kid, he talked about when they were on the beach and they would actually play on top of those stacks that were sticking up out of the sand.
Yeah.
And just over 50, 60 years, it's washed that much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and they got the photo, they pinpointed it, because they metal detected it, and boom, they dug down and felt the track, and then they felt the train.
Oh, see, I didn't know they could feel the track. I seen them when they was able to feel the track. And actually, we talked about it for a minute on Wednesday show. Because it was on Tuesday night, right? Yeah, and I watched it Tuesday, and then I told Kathleen and them about it Wednesday during the show. And it was like, it seems like it might be pretty interesting.
Oh, it is.
It
is. It's almost, and I hate to say it, but it's turning out to be just as good, if not better, than Oak Island.
Well, it seems like the Laginas aren't really looking for it. They're just financing it. It's that other guy that's like the guy trying to find it and stuff.
I think the Lagunas or whatever you say, I think they end up getting involved.
Okay, more than just financially?
I think they get into it more than financially, yeah. Okay.
I wonder. I might keep watching that one a little bit. That one seems like it could be interesting, Well,
the coins and stuff they've already found was really cool.
Well, see, I didn't see that part.
That was the first episode. Oh,
I didn't see the first episode.
Oh man,
I just caught the second episode. So it's like,
they started out. I went, we found something, and I kept thinking, please, for the love of everything, don't find wood, because I'll never convince Kathleen to watch it.
Anything but wood, right? This is true. And what did they find then?
They found some old Civil War coins, some bullets.
Okay. So cool stuff.
And this is where the Southern president, help me out here, Shad.
Southern president.
Jefferson Davis.
Jefferson Davis was captured.
Oh, okay.
And they actually had the maps, and they had, that you could still see the trails, and they were shown, they were saying, well, here was like one tent, here was another tent, and here's where the horses were at. And then they said, right here's where, and sure enough, they started finding some silver dimes, or silver coins, and started finding the treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really turned out to be pretty good.
Was that?
What's this show called again?
Oh yeah.
The Curse of the Lost Civil Gold, or something like that.
Or Civil War Gold, or something. Yeah. So was that was that in Michigan that they found them coins and stuff, Dennis? Same place where the tracks and stuff was.
Yep. Yep. And it, I hate when they show the sneak peeks, because they were actually showed the one part they were actually diving in the water, and I'm sure it's going to be coming way later on, but they come up and said, we found the boxcar. And supposedly, there's supposed to be millions of dollars worth of gold coins, Confederate gold coins that, of course, when they got the Jefferson Davis and everything, he had all that Confederate gold.
Uh-huh.
And they took it up towards Michigan, and the boxcar, I guess, had derailed or something happened. But it's
well, that's kind of like that story I was talking about on Wednesday in Pennsylvania. Finders keepers and the FBI are digging someplace in Pennsylvania, but nobody really knows, like, okay, what's going on. But it's said to have been gold bullion I guess, being sent to buy things for the Union soldiers, or
See, Kathleen, that would be cool if you did a segment on what they're showing, because you know how they say the book's better than the movie, and the way you dig into stuff is always a whole lot better than the movie.
She doesn't dig; she dredges it.
She dredges up the news. Yeah,
But yeah, I'm talking on on her Wednesday, dredging up the news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, but I don't know. It'd be cool.
maybe a closer look. or
Oh,
something.
yeah, do a closer look.
Maybe
You
that.
could-
Yeah.
you could do that. And I bet you've seen that thing, Kathleen, where all that gold fell out of that plane.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
I was gonna put that on the news.
I
so-
figured you might.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, everybody's talking about that.
I'm already
It's-
working on the news for Wednesday.
Yeah.
so-
I
Well,
mean-
it wasn't just gold.
Oh, see, all I heard was gold.
Dum dum dum.
No.
Tune in.
It was more.
Was there some wood with that?
Could have been
The pallet.
some.
The wood palette.
Yeah, I said, "Ooh, I hope Kathleen's seen this," because I said, "Ooh, that's an interesting story." It's like,
See, I don't even know what you're talking about. It already sounds interesting.
oh yeah, it's interesting. You'll find out Wednesday. Are you going to be here on Wednesday?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I get off at 8.
Okay.
Doesn't start till 9, right?
Right. Right. Same
Yeah.
time as always.
Yeah, well, I mean, the ones that I can't make, the nice thing about it is I always take Shad. Shad, will you cover for me?
Well, yeah, Shad fills in for you.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Shad is a man of
Well,
many hats.
since you're giving me 20% of all your overtime,
Right.
of course I'll cover for you.
Son of a... I didn't know that was in the contract. You put that in small print.
Super small.
On the back.
Shad wears many hats. He's a producer, substitute co-host,
Kathleen's husband.
Kathleen's husband, web designer,
Sherpa.
Sherpa. Man, Shad, you're a busy feller. That's for sure. Crazy.
No, I can't wait to get paid one day.
One day. Yeah, one day.
Yeah, we're still waiting on our checks too. So
It's in the mail.
Checks in the mail.
Stand by that mailbox. Keep watching. It's on its way.
You'll grow a long beard and it'll turn white, so you can see how long I've been standing by mine.
Yeah, Dennis used to not have a beard.
yeah, it looked like Santa Claus again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does, don't he? That thing grew back out quick again. Are you going to save it again this year or no?
No, it's there. I just had to go through that burly, bushy stage before I can have it trimmed and look nice. And
Well, when are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Not anytime soon. I don't
Not
think.
anytime soon. I'll have it done sometime this year. Probably, I would say by the time I get ready to go to Alaska,
Okay.
because I'm hoping it's almost as long as razors.
Oh, that'd be a tough one to catch up to that, won't it?
I don't think it will.
Yours grows pretty good, so.
Yeah, it does. It gets
Yeah.
pretty long.
So wait, when are you going to Alaska again? You got to remind me of these things.
June 14th
Jeez.
till the 22nd, and then I'm flying. When we fly back, I'm flying back with Caleb to Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to be in Kansas City for the weekend, and then I'm flying. Caleb's going to take me to the airport. I'm going to fly back Sunday back to Indianapolis.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
basically, I'll be in Kansas City for 3 days.
Okay, gotcha. Man, so June 14th, you're headed to Alaska.
Yep.
Okay, I think we got it.
Gonna dredge with the legend
Dredge with the legend.
Razor.
Pretty cool.
They gotta have a separate boat to haul you guys out there.
I have to have a freaking barge to get.
Because you're not going on his, I'll guarantee you.
I think the total weight between me and Caleb's probably close to 800 pounds.
Holy schmoly.
You're gonna need your own boat
We're going to need a bigger boat.
and a big motor because you're not using the pump motor. That ain't gonna happen.
You're
You know, I figure I just either get some of them little floaty things that you put on your arms and just tie a rope.
Yeah,
to-
so he can get an inner tube and just haul you behind him.
Just pull him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pull
Yeah.
him. That's all. Easy enough.
And the current will sweep you away and
Yeah. That'd be all
fish
right.
bait.
Fish bait, shark bait.
All right, well, I think here's a plan. I'm going to have Kathleen get a name, and we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back, and then we'll give away a gold pan and stuff, vial snuffer from our friends over at MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com. What do you think
Cool.
about that? Sound like
Yeah.
fun? All right, well, Kathleen, get us a name, and we'll be right back, everybody.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
Listening to Prospectors Radio, bringing you 2 hours of information and commentary on the fascinating world of gold prospecting and treasure hunting.
All right, everybody, we're back. Man, since Pat called in my Skype computer that we take the calls on, decided it wanted to do that stupid update and restart it on me. So
I was going to say, Hook said he tried to call in.
Oh, well, that's why it's down.
I told you should have done that.
I know, but I figured I was
putting it
okay.
off.
I keep stalling and delaying it, and it got me when I wasn't looking. So
I had to. I tell you what, I had to do mine. I had to re-up mine, and thank goodness it was in the middle of the week because, you know, it's tried to get me to do that right per show. I'm like, oh no, I'm not falling for that one again.
Because I got my eyes on this one with the broadcaster and you guys and the Skype.
Well, if you'd have done that, you'd have shut us all down.
Yeah, the Skype. No, well, the Skype's on the other computer that we take our calls in. After Pat called in, apparently it decided to do it. So if anybody's trying to call, I can't answer it because the computer's redoing its thing. So sorry about that, everybody. Sorry, Kathleen.
Got a name.
All right, rules are like every week. They don't change. They always stay the same. If we call your name, you got 1 minute, 30 seconds to answer in the chat room that you're here. So, Kathleen, let's hear it.
Okay, the name is Bob Druzak.
Bob Druzak?
Druzak.
Oh, yeah!
Bob!
There you go.
I love it.
Bob, if you're out there, say you're here. Yeah. I love that song.
Makes you want to go smack a bald head.
What's this guy's name again? Bob Druzak?
Bob Druzak.
on. Time is running out, Bob. Tiki-taki. I think that should be. That's official. It's Dennis's entrance music.
Hey, wait a minute.
It is official.
I need to vote on that one.
I know.
He's there.
Oh man, that's it. Time was up, boy. Perfect timing, Bob.
And I tell you what, that freaking music makes me laugh, and I get to
I love it. But every time we talk, the music goes away.
Yeah,
so.
it should duck down, right?
Yeah, it keeps me bobbing up, bouncing on the couch when you play that music.
All right, Bob, I'm going to side chat you. Send me your address, please.
Congrats.
I forget who said it, but they just wanted to run around naked in their house during it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Or smack a bald head.
Somebody in the ball.
I like it. It's perfect.
I do too. That is awesome.
I like that. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
We played at Benny Hill.
Yeah, but I can picture Dennis making an appearance and that music playing when he's walking in. It's like, yeah.
Oh,
Dennis
I can
Dayton.
do that.
Tank top.
Oh, yeah. Good idea, Kathleen.
That is it right there. Without a doubt.
I think I might have to give Shad a personal birthday dance with the Benny Hill song playing next time I see him.
And then you can speed it up like they do on the Benny Hill.
Oh, yeah. Like fast forward. That's perfect.
That'll be funny.
It is. That's awesome. So congratulations, Bob, on that. And we want to thank Steve Hamilton over at MakeYourOwnGoldBars.com for that great giveaway.
Yes.
Very cool.
Thank you, Steve.
And Rich is getting that information, and we'll send that out to Steve. Pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool because I've been keeping track of, the names that once we call them out and everything, just to find out where they're from.
Uh-huh.
And so many different states. Bob is from Florida.
Oh, a Floridian.
Cool. A Floridian.
A Floridian.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down right now, too, Kathleen. Thank you. Pretty cool. Oh, and don't forget Tuesday night hangouts with Ed and Jess and Dano over there on their YouTube channel at 8 o'clock. This week their guest is Spike Littlejohn. So I actually know who the guest was this week. See, usually I don't have a clue. This week Ed told me in advance. So be sure and check that out Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday night hangouts with Ed and Jess. So be sure to be there. Tuesday, 8 o'clock. I'll be there. 8 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there.
10 o'clock is Curse of the Lost Civil War Gold.
10 o'clock that comes on?
10 o'clock.
And
10 o'clock.
And then don't forget, next week, the Kelly Brothers. Super excited. Man, that's going to be fun. Fun show.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome show. So, the Skype crap will be back up because this is just a temporary thing while this computer redoes its junky crap. Oh gosh, Microsoft, Skype, they're the same. So I don't expect miracles. That's for sure.
Well,
so let me
when
see.
you guys get off of here, make sure you go in and at least watch the first part of the video because you kind of get to see some of the little goodies that I got for you.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. We'll do. We'll check that out. Oh, you still got my tape?
I don't know. I think I do now since the Benny Hill's playing.
All right, good.
Because I lost it there for a while.
Oh, you did? You lost it during Jeopardy?
Oh, yeah. It was completely lost.
Darn.
Whenever that
so you like
music from
you love Jeopardy.
Come on.
I thought you liked Jeopardy.
But then it got me in a cleaning mood when Benny Hill come on. Ooh, I found it.
I could just picture that. Dennis running around fast forward, super fast,
Well, we would have to fast forward the thing quite a bit, you know.
Can you
Benny Hill wear black socks?
Yeah.
Next time we get together, brother, I'll shoot a video.
We'll have some fun.
And then, and then find out in fast forward, even if I have to walk around for 20 minutes and then let you do the fast forward motion.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be. Man, that is great. That's something I can't wait to see, too. A lot of stuff I'm looking forward to seeing here. You know, I got a list of things. The new song, Dennis's fast forward thing, maybe an award night. Gosh darn, too many things. It's crazy. You guys got anything else we need to talk about tonight?
No, not tonight. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday.
Yep.
Dennis, anything?
Well, like I said, the video just is up. It's officially on YouTube. My first day out. Make sure you guys, Rich, Shad, Kathleen, Tim, and Swiftwater.
Oh, it's
got some goodies. Big thanks to Stealth Diggers.
Yeah, thanks, Stealth Diggers.
That's right.
And to my buddy from the other side of the pond. How you like that? See, I just went blank.
You went blank?
I just went blank.
Are you talking about Jaffe or?
No,
Martin?
Tasmania, PD.
Brad Fielden.
Okay.
Brad Fielden, giving him a special shout out, and I got him on the video too. So
cool.
I think that's about it. So about the only other time I'm going to get out would be if I'm lucky enough to get a weekend off.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, cool, Dennis. Let us know, brother. Kathleen, Shad, anything?
No, just tune in on Wednesday. We still have our dress your dredge contest still going.
That's right.
That's right. You got to put your picture in there.
Come on.
And you're going to win a whole bunch of goodies. And one of the goodies, did we ever say what they're going to win?
Well, we said the bag of concentrates with some gold in it from us, and
yes, each one of us is going to donate some tons
with gold in it,
and some gold,
obviously.
I already got Rich's. Rich gave me gold in a bottle, and that's what I got. Gold in a bottle. We're just going to dump it in the dirt. You know?
I might have to hire somebody to do my go out dredging for me to.
Just give us some gold. Just send us some
gold,
Dennis.
Well, since Rich gave you the gold in a bottle, I'll get you the dirt.
All right, I got gold in a bottle.
I got a bunch of black sand.
Ooh, there you go. Throw some black sands in there.
Oh,
really
we do. We can fill it. Oh, we got a ton of black sand.
Make up about a pound bag of dirt, and we'll just dump the gold in it. Yeah.
Oh no! Let's do more than a pound of dirt.
We're gonna call it the GPS potpourri.
Potpourri.
Pay dirt.
Prospector Radio
I don't
potpourri.
know if you decided on that.
Kathleen did. That'll work. And then
the potpourri.
The potpourri pay dirt. And then we're going to throw in some Amra goodies and stuff like that. Yeah, there'll be all kinds of goodies in there for whoever wins to dress up their dredge contest. So, got to enter, though, to win. That's for sure. And don't have to be a dredge. It could be a high banker, a dry washer, a trommel, big equipment. Then we'll do pans and sluice boxes next time. So, have fun with it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do something to it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Tie some balloons to it, for God's sakes. Oh, wait.
No.
That would freak Kathleen out. I forgot about that. No balloons.
Don't bring it around me.
Just something. Do something to it. You know.
And if you're looking where to post it, you go into the forums. You can click the link on the tab at the top that says forum, or look on the left-hand side about a third of the way down on the page. I have a forum, Dress My Dredge contest. Post your pictures there.
Should win. Mine's in there.
I got to put mine in there. I just begun it, so that's why I didn't put it in there. So,
well, mine's almost done, but I got a picture of where I started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yours is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yours is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to beat.
It is. It's going to be a
Yeah.
tough one to beat. And I don't know if anybody's going to match that one. But we will see. So, yeah, get them in there. You guys want contests and giveaways? They're right there. You just got to enter them to win. You know, it's that simple. That simple. Don't forget
It's like playing the lottery. You got to play to win.
You got to play to win. Don't forget to enter the monthly giveaway here on GPS. Just click the monthly giveaway tab and follow the easy peasy directions. And if you're a crony, be ready. Crony Club quarterly nugget giveaway coming up in 2 weeks. So somebody's going to get another nice nugget there. And I want to thank Carolina Prospectors for the monthly giveaway sponsorship. And I think that's it that I got. I think that's it. Until Wednesday.
All right.
We'll see everybody Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on our West Coast Wednesday show. Have a great week, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.